When you think of a snack that is at once a religious symbol, a reward for children, a shield in war, and a global obsession in 2026, what image comes to mind? For millions of people around the world, it's the pretzel. That golden, twisted knot, with its shiny crust and crunchy coarse salt, is far more than just a beer companion or a movie theater snack. It is the oldest snack food still in production, with a history spanning 14 centuries, connecting Italian monks to Austrian emperors, and experiencing a viral explosion right now. Come along as we uncover the complete history of the pretzel. Our journey begins in the year 610 AD, in the mountains of northern Italy or southern France. Sources differ, but the story is fascinating. Legend has it that an Italian monk, tired of watching his young students struggle to memorize their prayers and Bible verses, decided to create a special reward. He took strips of bread dough, folded them into a shape that resembled arms crossed in prayer, a common position among Christians of the time, and baked them until golden. Each of the three holes formed by the twist represented the Holy Trinity: Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. The monk called his creation pretiola, Latin for little reward. For every child who recited their prayers correctly, he would give one of these prayer-shaped little breads. The name evolved over the centuries. In Italy, it became brachiola, little arms. In Germany, Pretzel, and finally, in America, Pretzel. The pretzel quickly gained a special role within the Catholic Church. During Lent, the 40-day period before Easter, Christians were forbidden from eating meat, eggs, dairy, and animal fat. Pretzels, made only of flour, water, and salt, became the perfect fasting food. Over time, the pretzel became associated not only with Lent but also with Easter itself. In some European countries, pretzels were hidden on Easter morning, just as eggs are hidden today. Children would search for pretzels hidden in haylofts and barns, a tradition that, over time, gave rise to the modern Easter egg hunt. The pretzel's popularity spread throughout medieval Europe. In Germany, bakers adopted the shape as the emblem of their guild, and the symbol can still be seen on bakery coats of arms across the country. In Austria, the pretzel played one of the most heroic moments in Vienna's history. In 1510, the Ottoman army attempted to invade Vienna by digging secret tunnels under the city walls. While citizens slept, the Turks crept closer. But that night, pretzel bakers were working in their bakeries, a tradition that required them to rise early to bake the day's bread. They heard the sound of tunneling, raised the alarm, and helped defend the city. In gratitude, the Austrian emperor granted the pretzel bakers their own coat of arms, an honor they display to this day. In Switzerland in 1614, the pretzel took on a romantic meaning. Royal couples would use a pretzel in their wedding ceremonies to seal the bond of matrimony, breaking it like a wishbone. This tradition is believed to have given rise to the phrase, tying the knot. In 17th century Germany, children wore pretzel necklaces on New Year's, believing they would bring good luck and prosperity for the coming year. Pretzels were also given to the poor as a symbol of both spiritual and material sustenance. The pretzel crossed the Atlantic with German immigrants. One charming story claims that the Mayflower pilgrims brought pretzels with them in 1620 and used them to trade with Native Americans, who loved the snack. Later, around 1710, German immigrants known as the Pennsylvania Dutch established the pretzel tradition in America, particularly in Pennsylvania. The first commercial pretzel bakery in the United States was founded in 1861 by Julius Sturgis in Leaditz, Pennsylvania. Sturgis is credited as the inventor of the hard pretzel, the crunchy, long-lasting version we know from supermarkets. The story goes that one day he left pretzels in the oven too long, resulting in a toasted, crispy version that customers loved. From then on, hard pretzels came to dominate the market, especially for their durability and ease of transport. Until the 1930s, all pretzels were made by hand. But in 1935, the Reading Pretzel Machinery Company introduced the first automated pretzel machine, capable of producing 245 units per minute, compared to the 40 a manual worker could make. Today, Pennsylvania remains the American pretzel capital, producing an astonishing 80% of all pretzels made in the United States. Now, what many don't know is that the pretzel is experiencing a viral explosion in 2026. In January of this year, Pepperidge Farm launched Goldfish Hot Buffalo Seasoned Pretzels, a spicy version of the classic goldfish that is already taking over store shelves. In Japan, the pretzel is at the center of a craze among young people, especially in Korean-style, K-style, cafes. 7-Eleven Japan just launched, in March 2026, the Pretzel Chocolate Bitter, a premium version coated in dark chocolate using sustainable cacao, already becoming a social media phenomenon with ASMR videos of its signature crunch. Meanwhile, the Auntie's chain, which began as a simple farmer's market stand in Pennsylvania in 1988, continues its global expansion. In 2026, the company plans to open 10 new stores in the UK and Ireland, responding to the growing treat culture among travelers and consumers seeking fresh, less processed foods. The brand already sells over 400,000 cinnamon pretzels, 500,000 portions of nuggets, and 300,000 mini hot dogs annually in the UK alone. Today, the pretzel is more than a snack. It is a food with over 1,400 years of history, once a reward for children who could pray, a shield against invaders, a symbol of marriage and good luck, and now the star of 2026 trends. From Italian monasteries to Pennsylvania stands, from Viennese bakeries to Tokyo convenience stores, the pretzel has traveled across centuries and continents to be crispy in your hands today. Now I want to know from you, do you prefer soft, chewy pretzels with coarse salt and mustard, or the hard, crunchy bag pretzels? Have you tried any of the 2026 novelties like Goldfish Hot Buffalo or 7-Eleven Japan's Pretzel Chocolate? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed this twisted and crunchy story, hit that like button to help the channel grow. And if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe now and ring the bell because every week a new story is coming out of the oven. See you on the next plate.